So, welcome to this week's session, The Secret to True Gratitude, and my weekly midweek break session, where ambitious individuals can come together, connect, grow, and realign with their true essence to feel more confident, worthy, and collected. My intention with these sessions is to bring literally a midweek break into your lab, into your home, into your heart. I've been doing these sessions now for a few months in a little bit of a different setting. And the best feedbacks that I've always had was always about these grounding exercises that I brought into my workshops. And so I want to focus more on those. And this week's theme has been gratitude. And so that's what we're going to be looking at today, or going to experience today. For today's agenda, just want to share with you real brief a little bit about my experience, especially how it's related to the gratitude practice and how it's taught often in mainstream. Then we'll do a meditation, going to be about 15 minutes, and then some time for some Q&As if any of you have some questions or want to share the experience that you've had throughout the meditation. Just real brief, a little bit something about me. My name is Fabienne, for those of you who don't know me yet. I'm a transformational heart and mindset coach, and I help ambitious neurodivergent women primarily create a life of ease, peace, and unapologetic personal power, building up their confidence and self-worth to an unshakable foundation of the soul. Because life is too precious for endless overthinking and undervaluing ourselves. And so I guide women to reconnect with their essence and their deepest desires, reclaim their power with powerful mindset shifts and heart set tune-ups. And I facilitate new ways of experiencing life. And one of those ways is with visualizations and meditations, as the one that we're just about to experience together. Together, we make life less of a burden and more of a beautiful love affair. So without further ado, I don't want to take too much of your time. I want to make the most of this for you. I want to invite you to get cozy. Get cozy in your chair, maybe even change the place for about a 15 to 20 minute meditation. I'll guide you through it, but I really want to invite you to be comfortable. If you are comfortable sitting on the floor, that's highly recommended. But if you feel you prefer to sit in a chair, you can always also do that. And sitting with your feet grounded on the floor and your back resting against the backrest. Relaxing the shoulders. And then take a moment to arrive and settle in, closing your eyes. And take a few deep breaths. Find a comfortable seated position and prop yourself up as much as you need to in order to fully relax while maintaining an upright spine. Place your hands onto your chest or onto your knees, wherever it feels most natural for them to land. I will guide you first through an exercise that's often referred to as the box breathing, where we breathe in for the count of 4, hold the breath for the count of 4, exhale for the count of 4, and pause again for the count of 4. Repeating that same cycle for 3 rounds to really get into a calm, relaxed state of mind. So take a deep breath in to prepare, in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth to let go, and then closing the mouth, breathing in for 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, and pause 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, and pause 2, 3, 4. Do another set in your own rhythm, gentle in, soft hold, relax. Exhale slowly and steadily, and soft pause at the end, and then simply allow the belly to relax and sip air naturally in, and allow the breath to flow naturally again. And with your eyes still closed, relax your hands now onto your knees if they were on your chest. And bring your awareness to the top of your head. Feeling your scalp relax. And feel how your brain relaxes too, just below the surface of your skull. Feel how that feeling floats downwards into your face, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your cheeks and your jaw, relaxing your tongue and your ears. Feel that feeling moving into your neck like honey, warm honey, covering and filling your shoulders, your upper arms, relaxing your lower arms and your fingers. Feel that feeling of relaxation expand from your chest into your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, and all the way into your toes. Feel that warmth and relaxation expand. Bring your attention now in between your eyelids and notice how deeply relaxed they are. Keep your inner gaze gently upwards between your eyebrows. You are now in a deep, relaxed state of mind. Here you will start receiving inner guidance, and you will now plant the seed of gratitude, real gratitude, into your garden and watch the joy in your life grow from there. This is going to become your playground to start exploring the power of a daily gratitude practice if you choose to do so. So let's start and get to work. It is very important in this exercise, in this meditation, that you are not just thinking of a name or seeing 2D still situations, but rather try to actively relive situations, feel situations, maybe even touch, and listen to the words that were even said. using all of the 5 senses to fully emerge in each situation. So I want you now to think of 1 to 3 things from your personal life for which you are deeply grateful for today. I'll give you about 90 seconds to think about, to immerse yourself in these things that you are deeply grateful for in your personal life. And remember to use all of your senses. Hear what people say, maybe feel a touch of something precious. Maybe you smell something. It doesn't matter if it's 1 thing or 3 things, as long as you do your best to fully experience it internally. Wonderful. And then I want you now to think of 1 to 3 things from your work life, which is deeply nourishing you. What are moments or people at work that touch you, that support you? When do you feel good and supported? Is there moments where you felt valued, maybe from a customer or a client? And maybe it was just a delivery man as well. Again, using all 5 senses to fully immerse yourself. Another 90 seconds. Visualize, feel, relive that situation. Back out of that situation. Maybe you even notice the smile surfacing on your face. Maybe your heart warmed up as you thought and experienced those things. And I invite you now to turn the mirror around and look at yourself for a moment. This is, for some of you, getting a little bit harder. Now, what do you see when you look at yourself in the mirror? Maybe in your mind's eye you can literally picture yourself, seeing yourself in the mirror. And picture yourself sitting right in front of you, looking yourself gently in the eyes, softly smiling with appreciation. Maybe you even want to imagine that you're reaching your hands out to hold your own hands. And I want you to now name 1 to 3 qualities or traits that you love about yourself. qualities for which you are thankful. These might be qualities that you were born with and that are quote unquote natural to you. And these might be qualities or values which you have learned from your environment, through positive lessons, through hardship lessons. But especially bring some awareness to the qualities that you yourself have acquired through hard work and persistence. Maybe they are not even 100% fully developed yet, but you are working on them every day. And pat yourself on the back big times for that strength and persistency. I'm giving you another 60 seconds to dwell in this appreciation for 1 to 3 qualities or traits about yourself. And maybe even thank yourself internally. Appreciate yourself with words. Again, fully immersing yourself in this experience, trying to use all 5 senses every time as good as you can. Slowly invite you to come out of that situation or those situations. And we're gonna move to the last part of this meditation, which might be the key point for you to really start making your gratitude practice powerful and potent. It is easier and simple to be grateful for the good things, for the nice things that happen. But where the true magic comes in is when we start learning and understanding that we get to appreciate and be grateful for any gift that each moment brings to us, even the gifts that are wrapped in shitty, nasty papers. If we choose to open it up, we might still find gold, and that's what we're gonna do now. So last but not least, I want you to think of a situation that, or a thing that is currently a thorn in your eye. Something that you wish you didn't have in your life right now. Something that you wish you didn't have to go through, to experience. And I want you also here to really dive into this situation, into this experience with all of your senses for a moment. And allowing even icky feelings to come up and to be experienced right here, right now, without the need to tell a lot of stories around it. Notice the potential resistance and change in your body as you bring it to mind. And then relax into it. Allow the feeling to be here, but feel it in a soft manner, in a soft way. I want you now to find a way to feel grateful for this situation or thing. What is it teaching you? What is it helping you see? It's not here to damage you. Oftentimes we think that the stuff that's happening to us that feels icky and unpleasant is here to put us down or hurt us or bother us. When in fact they're all just learning opportunities, gifts from the universe and your higher self for you to grow into the person that you came here to be. It is here to teach you a gentle lesson. Sometimes it's here to show you and to test you, show you your strength, show you your capabilities. It's always an opportunity for us to reconnect, to realign, to readjust. Can you find ways to feel that? And notice how that shift of perspective all of a sudden also changes the way that the situation feels. Do you feel it expand more? Do you feel your heart maybe opening and relaxing a little bit as you see that there is also something good in it? And depending on where you're at right now in your own life, in your own journey, it might feel very, very difficult for you to see something good in it. But I invite you to trust that there is gold in that situation. There is a huge gift in this situation. And even if not now, you can trust me that in hindsight, you will see the beauty and the gift that it was. I'm going to give you a few more seconds here to play, to think, to feel, to explore, before I'm taking you out with the guidance of my voice. I'm slowly gonna go and count from 1 to 5. And on the count of 5, you will open your eyes and feel content and thankful, feeling wonderful, confident, and in perfect health, feeling better than before. 1, 2, 3. Get ready to open your eyes at the count of 5, feeling confident and in perfect health. 4, 5. Gently open your eyes, feeling a sense of inner peace and joy, gratitude, feeling wonderful and in beautiful health, feeling better than before. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up overhead, give yourself a big stretch, take up space. And then as you exhale, wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe pull the corners of your mouth up towards your ears. Stroke your arms, maybe give yourself a little massage on the neck. And then eventually bring the palms together in front of you. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill your heart with beautiful energy. And exhale out, letting go of what no longer serves you. Do that 2 more times. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And last time. Slowly coming back. And allow me to find my slides again as we go. How was that for you? Would you like to
Oh,
share?
yeah. Amazing. Peaceful. And at the same time, I was going between like emotions of gratitude, but then sadness as well.
Mm,
So yeah, but now I feel much lighter and I guess smiling a bit more from inside.
nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So, one thing that I actually wanted to go into before before I do the experience was what my experience with gratitude practices were. And actually, I'm going to stop this again. Um, when I started my yoga journey, my spiritual journey first, like 10 years ago, I came into these practices around gratitude and being grateful for the things that we have, et cetera, et cetera. And I did a lot of gratitude journaling, and yet somehow it still felt that there's all these lessons, all these things that happened to me and came to me. And I just didn't understand because I was so grateful. Why didn't I feel better by feeling grateful for the good and beautiful things? And it wasn't until much later where I started understanding that literally the present moment is the present, and every present moment holds within itself a gift, right? Like the name already suggests, it's a present. But we're oftentimes not taught that in growing up. We are often also encouraged in our victimhood of being the victim and the poor person in a situation that's being victimized and that's being persecuted. And so we don't really learn to be grateful for also the rough situations and the tough lessons. And when I started understanding that actually my higher self and the universe and life is never giving me anything that I'm not ready to master, to move through, to grow through, I started realizing that it's all happening for me. It's my higher self. Sometimes it's giving me lessons to grow, to reconnect maybe with my vision, reconnect with myself, reconnect with the right people around me. And sometimes it's my higher self also just sending me a little test to show me how much I've already grown. And it might feel to me that I'm at the same spot again because it's the same situation again and again and again. And yet we get to see it not as a flat circle that we keep coming back to, but each time around we get there, we're a level higher. We have more resources, we have more wisdom, more experience to navigate the situation and to draw out even more positive things as well. And eventually even learning that even though it feels like it's against us, it's making us feel uncomfortable, it's actually maybe also in the same time a lesson for the other, and we get to be the person that can hold the space for the other party in this situation to grow through their own challenges as well. Because oftentimes when we get hurt, especially through people, um, it's not because they're bad guys or bad girls, but because they're just on their own journey as well. And they're following their own little path and trying to do their own little growth, whether that's spiritually aware or not. And we might just be here to support them in that journey as well as we move up the ladder, move up the awareness levels so that we can have more ease and peace inside of us. Then we can also support other people around us more. And that really changed a lot for me when I learned that the bad stuff is actually also good stuff if I choose to see it that way. So that's my gold nugget for today. And I really want to invite any of you to dive into this over the next days and weeks to see the moments, to become aware in the moment where you feel naggy and frustrated and disappointed about a certain situation, and see how you can maybe turn or change your point of view, turn it around in a way to see the goal in it, see the gift in it, and what you can use from that to grow and learn. So, that being said, I have like 10 more minutes. If you feel like you have any question or anything, feel free to unmute or type in the chat. I'm more than happy to speak to that as good as I can. Yes, please.
Thank you, Han.
Thank you.
It's a good reminder of, seeing those situations. Sometimes you forget, you get frustrated, but then it's a really, really good reminder that everything that comes is a little test. It's maybe a little um, ping, a little something that, once you overcome this, it's gonna be like something better, because if you don't have the ups and downs and the challenging situations, then I guess you don't even appreciate that much.
Okay.
You lose the capability to appreciate if everything is perfect and good all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so
Yeah.
true. That is so true. We need the opposites to experience it,
Yeah.
right? Without dark, there's no light, and without light, there's no dark. So there's always also this awareness that both is present at the same time, really. It's just a
Mhm.
matter of how do you look at it and where do you look from it.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So then last but not least, here is my offer and my thank you for you to participate. So if you scan this code, you get to book one of two remaining self-worth glow-up calls that I have available for the month of March, worth 197 euros right now for you because you were present here and you showed up for yourself. I want to offer these for free. So make sure you click it, make sure you take one of these two spots. The one that comes sooner is the faster. And I hope to see you again in my next session, which is going to happen in 2 weeks from now, always on Wednesday. The times change slightly, but I think 6, 7 p.m., like it was right now, is what I'm going to hold on to. Seems like a good time for most of us. Oh, and before I forget it, please also scan this code if you want to join the Fabulous by Freakfest community, where I will be hosting a 7-day challenge. Don't be intimidated by the word. It's more of a retreat where we're going to do meditations and visualizations such as this one for 7 days straight. So you only have to carve out 15 to 30 minutes every day. Put your headphones on, grab a journal and a pen, and simply just follow along with me during this time. I'll be guiding it, and we'll give you a prompt to write some things down, some thoughts down. And yeah, that is it from me. Thank you so, so much for participating, for being here, for showing up. I love you, and I can't wait to see you in 2 weeks again. Well, thank you so, so much for being
Thank
here
you.
and for taking part. And I hope, yeah, that you can take this with you and maybe even journal it down. Actually, that's, yeah, if you have some time and write down a few things that just popped up, can always integrate it even more if we put pen to paper to really
Mhm.
anchor certain things.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening, good day.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.